when they have to get, when they're out, out and about, that is what they're worried about, is those big risks. Their other requirement is that they needed this, they needed a filter. They used to have it had to fit a certain pocket in their vest where a flashlight used to go, and they said it has to fit in this specific place. So that's why they developed that. Okay, I love that because look how light that is. I mean, this would add very little weight to your, your 72-hour kit. I mean, that thing I like. However, like I say, it only takes out the protozoa. So they recommend that you use it with this. This will kill the viruses. This is chemical. It kills the viruses. It kills all the bacteria. But for it to kill the big things, the big protozoa, you have to wait 4 hours. That's where this comes in. You put the pills in. If you can't wait 4 hours, you just drink it out of this and it filters all the big stuff that this hasn't had time to kill. So if you go to Aquamera, they like to buy these as kind of a team, as a little companion. So you have both of these. I dig these just because 4 hours I can have perfect drinking water. Now it's not filtered, it will still be brown. So I still like having a filter, but this does filter the water and it will take out the big, the big protozoa. So this is really kind of a cool little system.
I'm a little confused on something. I thought you said that the chlorine will kill everything.
It does.
So why would we want to use this instead of the chlorine, which
because
is
this
cheaper,
will
easier?
fit in your backpack. This you can take with you. You're not taking you're not going to take little vials of bleach and bleach has a 1-year shelf life. It's very volatile. This you stick in your backpack. This you stick in your car, your office, wherever you're going. I mean, these are easily transportable, and I think they're indefinite shelf life. Anyways, they come in a 12 tablet or a 24 tablet. One tablet does 1 liter, which I had to look up. How many ounces is in a liter?
33.75.
Very good. How many feet am I in? No, I'm kidding.
5280.
5280, is that what you said? Yeah. I knew the answer to that one. Anyways, yes, so I thought it's too bad that these are only 28 ounces, because I thought it would have been cool if this would have been 30, even just 32 ounces, and then you could have filled it up and put one of these in it, But anyways, that is, so you can use these pills as well. Lots of these, the Sawyer, let me show you the Sawyer one. Okay, this one says 1 million gallons guaranteed. And this one is a gravity filter. It has bags, and you put one above the other. It's kind of a base camp. To make it last 1 million gallons, though, you have to back flush it after you use it. That one's kind of a cool one. I think we've gone over this one. I told you about the first needs. It's a purifier and a filter, but that's the one you have to pump. I think that one's...
It's easy, though.
It's a very easy pump. It's a very easy pump, but it just has to be pumped. It's not one that's gravity driven that you can walk away from and have your water seep through. Yes?
I have 2 questions, if that's
okay.
I've heard that the best filter that takes everything out is a ceramic filter. So is that true, and is that what that is? Or is that
they're not. They're not ceramic. All of these are an activated powder coconut on it. I have exactly what it is. Let me tell you, ceramic is good. And in here, these are ceramic, carbon, and silver, which is very good. Here's the problem with ceramic. On these, a couple of things. If I drop this, it breaks. And then I've just lost a filter. The other thing with ceramic is it gets saturated with water, and then it freezes, and then the ceramic breaks. So you have to be careful. Now I emailed this guy, and he was so cute. He was so helpful. Okay. So here's what I asked him. What are your filters made of? And if they're made of ceramic, will they freeze and break in the winter and be unusable? Here's what he said. They are not ceramic. He says they are powder-activated coconut and other media that will last indefinitely if not used. This that I'm talking about is the Seychelles, these guys. He says if they dry, freezing has no effect on them. If they have water in them and then frozen, ice expands and you could crack the filter. So we ask people to flush out as much of the water as they can by blowing back through the filter, and we rarely have a problem. So that's what they use in that. Here's on the water pitcher. It says we added BioSafe to all of our filters. This is the one for you that we were asking for, the home filter. So the water pitcher, while standard, has the ability to remove virus and bacteria to 99.99%. They do everything in logs. Have you seen, that was one thing that I was very confused about, is they'll say this standard will remove contaminants up to 6 logs, or up to 4 logs. Has anybody ever heard that? Do they understand what that means? Oh, I do have chalk. Okay. The EPA standard on bacteria, I had to explain it because I asked him, do you mind briefly explaining the log system to me? So he tried to explain this to me in an email. Okay. Okay, if that is, mine's a funny numbers to look at. Okay, so he says, all the lab technology uses 9s, and each log is a 9. To be a purifier, you have to take out 6 logs of bacteria, which means you have to have 6 9s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you were 6 logs, you are taking out 99.99999% of all of the contaminants. He says if you have a virus, the EPA standard is 4 logs. So for a virus, it'll take out 99.99% because it's 4 logs, so it has 4 9s. So he explained that. So that kind of gave me, those are the EPA standards. That's what he said they meet. Now Sawyer actually says we exceed it. We go to 7 logs. They do, where this is 6 and 4, they do 7 and 5. But they have the technology that their pores are so small that they don't let viruses through. And he says that works really, I asked the Seychelles guy about this. He says it works really great for lab reports. But he says when you get in the field, it's harder because it's such a small water flow in getting through there. And he says that's why we like our technology, a lot more. Okay, I think, go ahead.
One other question.
No problem. I don't want to keep anyone here longer than they want to be.
I had a first needs. I used it in the field. Then I let it sit for probably 3, 4, 5 years. Tried to use it again and got no flow through. Is that because I didn't backwash it?
You know what? Yes. And I don't know if I would call them and ask them what you can do. But I was reading on this. I haven't used mine either. But I was reading, and they have on here how to backflow it all and how you can store it. These backwash instructions. So if you want to use it and then store it again, they give you backwash instructions right on there. This one, I was really impressed. The testing, the way it is used, it's a filter and a purifier, which means it takes out everything. That's really cool. That's really cool. So if you have your first needs, call the company, see if you can get it working, because I was very impressed with that. I mean, like I say, the disadvantage is you have to pump, pump, pump. Easy to pump, easy to do. You just have to do it. It's like grinding. It's like having a hand wheat grinder. You know, they've got some. It's easy to do. You just got to do it. But I think that one is a real winner. In my eyes, I truly am excited about the Seychelles. I like the straw. I like the water pitcher. I like the water bottle. Not this one. It'll be the one we're going to order, because I truly think they've nailed it. And they're purifiers and filters. They take out everything.
Where can we sign up to get on the order list for that?
You know what? That's you. Are you not on the email? Do you get emails about this class tonight?
From Brett, I do.
Okay, then you're on it. You're on it. The order form will come out. We're going to solidify a couple of things.
And also on the website.
Oh, on the website. LamptonFarms.com? Okay.
You have the pool chlorine there. Did you want to
Yeah,
mention
you know,
anything
this
about
is
that?